Welcome everybody on YouTube. Today is Amazon Prime Day 2025. It's the beginning of the Prime Days. I think they go on for the rest of the week, but I wanted to highlight some of the deals for Amazon Prime Day. So if you're on YouTube, there should be a link out in the description that takes you to a list of a number of the products that I'm going to talk about, or you can see other products that are on sale on Amazon. But for right now, I'm going to pull in and bring in the folks from Amazon Live as well. So let me bring them in. Welcome everybody from Amazon Live. Welcome to the stream. I'm Ryan. I used to host these shows all the time. I don't do them very often anymore, but it is Prime Day and I wanted to get out here and highlight some of the fantastic deals. So before we even get too far, I wanted to come out to a couple of the internet web pages and just make sure I am live. Yes, I'm live out on the first place that I looked, but I'm live out on YouTube. So, but I also wanted to check that I am live out on Amazon Live as well. And when I go to amazon.com/live, I do see that I am live out there. So, welcome to the stream. Let me know if you have questions. Yeah, so if you are on Amazon Live or on YouTube, you can jump into the chat and leave a question, and hopefully I can answer some of those questions for you. But I was just going to dive right into what are some of my favorite features or favorite items that are on deals today on Amazon. So let's jump into that and let's see what we have available. First up, there is the 65-inch Amazon Fire TV. It's the Omni QLED Fire TV. I have one of these in the other room. It is not the exact TV that you see back there. That is also a Fire TV. This one is from Insignia, I believe. That's an Insignia. The one that's in the carousel that is on a Prime Day deal right now. It is an actual Amazon branded Amazon Fire TV. Very nice, very high end TV. It is the main TV in our downstairs where we watch movies on. It's on sale from $719 down to $449. So it's a fantastic deal. So if you want to get in on that, definitely check that out. There is links. If you're on Amazon, it should be right underneath me right here. If you are on YouTube, find the link in the description of the video and it'll take you to a list of products. There you can find the list and the TV will be in that list. So you can do that over on the YouTube, but jump into the chat. Swanee Mom, that is my bride up there. She is saying hi into the stream. So thanks for stopping by. Emily is her name. Thanks for that. I was going to jump to next deal. This is a deal that I don't have, but it was one of those deals that was so good. I just want. Did my microphone mute? Is my microphone working now? Yes, my microphone is working again. Anyhow, I bumped my microphone. So very briefly about the Samsung 14-inch Galaxy Chromebook. They have cut that down from $299 down to $189.99. So if you're looking for a 14-inch Chromebook, that's the one I would recommend today. So I know people are shopping for some of those tech deals. Definitely check that one out. It's a 14-inch Chromebook. $190 or $189.99 is the price on that. So definitely check that one out. Swanee says yes and yes. You can hear me, so that is good. Give myself, you can hit that little heart button on the Amazon Live and it flows up some hearts across the screen. Anyhow, I am going to keep rolling and scrolling through these. I kind of wanted to check out on YouTube just to see if there's any comments or anything coming across YouTube. I think the comments will come in through StreamYard, but sometimes they don't. So I was just going to come out here and double check over on the YouTube. And can't really see much over on YouTube. It won't even bring up my comment section. Not entirely sure why it won't bring up my comments over on YouTube. If you happen to be over on YouTube watching the stream, I would say let me know if you can leave a comment, but you can't. If you can't, find me over on YouTube. Go over to Amazon, amazon.com/live, and you should be able to find me in that list of live streams there. And it will be the same live stream, but yep, I can't seem to get that one to work, but we're just going to deal with it anyhow. And what do you know, now that I am live streaming, my computer needs to restart and reboot, but we're just going to keep going and we're going to deal with that a little bit later. So, Fire TV is on sale today. Plus, there's a Chromebook from Samsung Galaxy as well. Oh, new item to my office, the Primi drafting chair. So if you've tuned into my other shows before, you know I like to talk about office chairs. This is a drafting chair. It's a little bit of a higher one, sets up higher. I have a standing desk, and this office chair allows me to use my standing desk and sit a little bit higher and get closer in height to the monitors that I have mounted on the wall. It's a drafting chair, which means it goes higher than a regular chair, but that's my Primi drafting chair. I do like that one. And another thing I wanted to highlight, there's a fantastic deal right now on a Google Pixel 9 phone. I use a Google Pixel 9 right here. I have the Crave case on mine, but I'm a big fan of the Google Pixel phone. Right now, it is on a deal, $549, down from $799. Great phone, fantastic choice. I highly would recommend the phone. I use it daily to create videos and to create content with. So check out the Google Pixel 9. That's an Android unlocked smartphone. So I believe you can use that with just about any phone service that you want to. Let me just check. It says it works with Google, Verizon, T-Mobile, AT&T, and other major carriers. So I bought unlocked phones from Amazon before, and they do work very well. So check that one out as well. A couple other things that I wanted to highlight. I still use the Logitech MX Mechanical Mini keyboard, which is right here. I'm a very, very big fan of the MX Mechanical Mini keyboard. I have the clicky version here. I like the sound of it, but some people like the linear or the tactile keys. I like the clicky. You know, it's on sale for $102.90, and I use the Logitech MX Master 3S. I technically have the one for the Mac. It's just like the one that's not for the Mac, but the one for the Mac has a little silver here rather than just being solid black. But the functionality and the shape, design, and style is the same. At first, I didn't think I was going to like the funky shaped mouse, but I really do like this one. I like it. So that's what I use. So that is from Logitech, and Soundcore by Anker. $85.49 is the price on this. The Anker Space Q45. And I wanted to see I maybe don't have this one right here. I have a bunch of the different Anker ones. This is actually the box for the Space One Pro, but the Anker Space Q45s, if you're looking for top of the line audio quality, the Q45s are exactly that. Really, really great sound quality. They're probably in use somewhere in my house, which is why they're not out here. Somebody's probably using them right now. But those are from Soundcore. Next up, Tesson flat plug power strip. Let me see if I can find this one. I believe it is right here. This has been one of my sellers recently. Maybe one of my top sellers. That was maybe the word I was looking for. But you're looking for a power strip that's a slightly different style, shape, and design. Maybe you want to set this on the middle of a table in your office, or on the middle of the table in an office, and in your home, in your kitchen. Maybe you want to set this next to the couch because it stands up. It's not necessarily a power strip, but it's got all the power strip functionality. As you can see, it's got 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 AC outlets, 2 USB-A ports, and 1 USB-C port. It's got an on-off switch on top of it, surge protection, overload protection. It's got a plug with a flat plug, and it does pull out right here. So it's got a cord on it, and you can get them in a couple different lengths of the cord. But in order to wind it back up, you just twist that back up, and it brings the cord back in. But that is from Tesson. Power strip, surge protector, all in one, and kind of a cool different design that stands up. So that's fun. That's from Tesson right there. Thanks for tuning in and stopping by, folks. What else do we have? I got to see if there are any other comments rolling in. I don't see any more comments coming in. Amazon Basics Smart Plug Power Strip. So if you're looking for a power strip that has smart outlets, right here, Amazon Basics right there. If you want to know more about it, let me know some questions and I can open that up and share all about it. But it is on a discount today. And if you give me a second, I can tell you that. $28.29. So it's on a lightning deal. So click right now and you can get on that lightning deal down from $39.99. It looks like this. And one of the nice things you'll notice is all of the outlets, if you don't want to use the smart functionality, you can individually press the buttons to turn them on and off, or turn the entire power strip on and off. But it's nice to have that functionality there. Plus it has on the end 2 USB-A's and a USB-C, but these are always on, so they are not smart functionality. You can connect these all to a voice command, the Amazon Assistant in your house, and it can automatically turn on those switches and turn them off, which is great for lamps in your house, anything that you want to. I sometimes charge my phone using a smart outlet because I will just turn it on from 4 to 5 a.m. at night when it's plugged in, so then my phone doesn't charge all night, but it still has my phone charging up in the morning. So that's one thing. I was going to try to see if I can get this to fit back in the box. Let's see how I do with this. How do you think I'm going to do, folks? So far, I'm not doing real well. Not doing very well with that. I'm getting a little rusty on my box packing skills. You know what? I'm just going to keep trying this because I should be better at this than I currently am. I'm not showing off my best skills here. You know what? I'm going to deal with that later. Can't get that back in the box, but that's okay. What else is on my list of items that I have for sale? The JLab WorkBuds. I'm a huge fan of these, and I maybe don't even have them out. Let me see if they are in my backpack. I cleaned my office a little bit last week. I know it doesn't look like it, but I tried to clean things up a little bit. And so I maybe put these away. Anyhow, I don't know where they currently are sitting, but let me tell you, they are earbuds, but they have a detachable microphone that you can put on it. So it allows you to have much more clear phone calls when you use it. So those are the JLab WorkBuds. What do they call them? Built-in ear true wireless headset with detachable microphone. So JLab WorkBuds. If you got a question on that, jump down into the chat and let me know what your question is. Next up on the list, we're just moving through it. If you're looking for a book to read this summer, if you don't necessarily like fiction books, you want to read a nonfiction book, Super Agency by Reid Hoffman. I'm mirrored on one screen. I'm not on the other. Anyhow, Super Agency by Reid Hoffman. What this is a book about AI, but instead of taking the gloom and doom approach of AI, this talks about some of the positive aspects of AI, and I'm that far through it so far. So I'm maybe about a third of the way through it. Only had it for a couple of weeks. Super Agency. It's been a good book so far. It's just interesting, and it's fun to think about the positive aspects of AI rather than just the negative aspects. If you are looking for a leadership book, Leading So People Will Follow, I read this earlier in the summer. I actually checked it out from my local library. Fantastic book. Fantastic book. If you're interested in some leadership ideas and leadership thoughts, check that one out. And next up, socks. I know these aren't maybe on everybody's list of things, but Seller Sport sent me some of these socks a couple months ago. And not gonna lie, these are my favorite socks ever owned in my life. Interestingly, they have a right and a left sock because they're slightly different. This is designed to go around the inside of your arch. So it's the inside arch on your right foot, inside arch on your left foot, but that's how the socks work. So you have a left and a right sock, but they are super comfortable. I really like the socks. Been happy with those from CS Seller Sport. So if you need some socks, and they're on a huge Amazon Prime Day sale right now, check those out. $14.43 for a 6-pack. So good deal there. Trying to see what else we got. Jump into the chat and say hello. You could scroll this across the bottom if you need to know about that. What deals have you found today? Amazon Eero Max 7 mesh Wi-Fi router. This is the Wi-Fi router I use in my house. Amazon Eero Max 7. It is a little bit spendy, but it's got really, really fast Wi-Fi in it. Really fast internet support. So, but you can use it as for Wi-Fi. Plus, on the back, it also has, I believe, it's 4 ports for wired internet access, and some of those are 10 gig ports as well. I don't even have 10 gig wires running through my house to support that, but if you do, it has that capability. Next up, the Bonson paper shredder. I use this frequently at my house. The newer version is now, I have the slightly older version. The newer version has a handle on top of it. So if you need the handle, check that out. I don't know if they sell the one without the handle anymore. And If you need a tripod, the newer tripod, it's a 77-inch. Currently, mine is in use in a different room because my son is using it for his drum lesson that he has going on. So he needs a tripod for that. So, but it adjusts to any height. The legs are adjustable up and down. Great tripod. Does the trick. Now on to some of the shavers because I do like to talk about those. The Manscaped Chairman Pro at $111.99. Actually, right over here on my shelf. It nicely comes with two different heads on it. So this one is for the clean shave. You can pop that off and you can put on this one. This is for trimming up stubble on you. So that is how the Manscaped Chairman Pro works. I think at this price, it's a fantastic deal at the mid-range shavers. I say the $100 to $200 shavers are the mid-price range shavers. This is one of my top picks in that mid-range zone right there. Okay. Yeah. So if you're out there, you're tuned in and you're listening and you're watching, jump in the chat, leave me a question. Let me know what I can answer for you. Let me know how I can help. But do jump in there and leave me a question. All right. So that's the Manscaped Chairman Pro. That's one of the better prices I have seen on it. Maybe the best price I've seen on it in quite a while. And $111. And the Philips Norelco 3900. This is also on a Prime Day deal. This, if you're looking in the budget-friendly zone of shavers, under $100, the Philips Norelco 3900 is maybe my top pick there. I have a couple of good ones in that price range, but the Philips Norelco 3900, just a superior choice. And if you want to stay really budget conscious, go below that $100 price range. This gets you quite a bit below that at $59.96. Here's what it looks like. This is the traditional, typical, like your dad maybe used a shaver like this years ago. It does have a sideburn trimmer built right into the back. It's got some flex front and back on that head, plus each of these foils flexes in, and each individual foil itself has some flex on it. So there's plenty of flex. It gives you a nice smooth shave. It does not get quite as close of a shave as some of the more expensive shavers, but for a lot of people, it gets every bit close enough that you would need. And the price on that one is hard to beat. It's also nice if you have kind of sensitive skin because it doesn't get quite as close as some of the other shavers. You end up with a little bit less irritation that way. So from the Philips Norelco 3900. And I do know quite a bit about the shavers. I run a Shaver Dude YouTube channel where pretty much I talk about shavers all the time on that channel. And if you're looking for a gift, maybe right now, if you're looking for a gift for a guy on your shopping list, whether it's for Christmas or maybe they have a birthday coming up, or you just want to get them something because you want to be nice. It's not the coolest thing in the world. People don't love to talk about them. But the Manscaped Weed Whacker 2.0 nose hair trimmer. This thing is just awesome. So I've been sent a lot of different free products from companies to test out and make content with. This is one of my favorites. One of my favorite things that I've ever been sent by somebody. I didn't know how much I was going to like a nose hair trimmer. I just didn't know I was going to like one as much as I like this one. The Manscaped Weed Whacker 2.0. It just works so well. It doesn't tug. It doesn't pull. It doesn't make your eyes water when you're done using it. It just works well. So check that one out. Check that out. And again, if you're on YouTube, you can click in. There's a link in the video description. Click on that and it takes you to a list, an Amazon shopping list. And in there, you will see a lot of the products I'm talking about in the live video here. If you're on Amazon, just click right down below and you should be able to see that I have that product highlighted right now. It's on sale for $29.99. And here I think are my 3 favorite shaver deals of the day right now. The Braun Series 9 Pro Plus. I have this somewhere at my house. In my opinion, probably the best shaver your money can buy. The Braun Series 9 Pro Plus. So much here. It comes in a giganto box with all that's there. But I will show you what it looks like. It looks like this. Here's what it looks like. The top of it. It's got flex on the head. There's a built-in trimmer on the back of it, but it is hard to explain. But the Braun Series 9 Pro and Series 9 Pro Plus shavers get such a close shave on your face. It's just ridiculous how close they get. So look into that. The one right now comes with all the accessories that you would want or need. So it's the top of the line kit with, my opinion, the top of the line shaver in it. So go order one of those. Go order one. You've been waiting to get a shaver. Just go order it. Probably the one you want. All right. So if you got a big budget, that's the one I tell you to go with. If you want to be a little bit more budget conscious, right here, the Braun Series 5 shaver, $59.94 is the price on that one. I do have this one or something very, very similar to it. Yeah. I had the 5150, not the 5120. 5150's got a few more accessories. Here's what the 5120 is going to look like. It's got 3 cutting surfaces on it, a little bit of flex on the top of those. It is wet dry, so you can use it in the shower, out of the shower. But for under $60, that's a tough one to pass up. All right. Let me know what other questions people have. Do you have a question for me? Jump in the chat. Let me know how I can help you. I would love to help. If I can, love to answer any questions you've got. Say hello. Hey, maybe you used to tune into my shows. Stop in and, tell me how life has been going since I quit regularly streaming every day. All right, the Philips Norelco One Blade Intimate. I'm going to highlight this one because it's on a sale today. $22.96. I don't talk about body groomers a whole ton on the stream, but if you're looking for one, if you want the smoothest, closest shave you can get for your intimate and body areas, try this. And the price on that, never seen the price that good before. So that's what I got to say about it. Works well, and the price is fantastic. The Manscaped also has a beard hedger. So if you have to trim your beard, or I've used the beard hedger a number of times to trim up stubble, it does a fantastic job at that. It's $30 off, $99.99 down. Marked it down to $69.99. Check that one out. Thank you for stopping by. Anyone else? There is also the Philips Norelco shaver, the i9000, which formerly was called the Philips Norelco 9400 series shaver. This is a very, very good shaver in the mid price range, $100 to $200 price range, and they have it sitting at $139.96 today. So if your budget for a shaver is in the $100 to $200 price range, the Philips Norelco or the Manscaped Chairman Pro right now, both of those are under $150. Either of them would be a fantastic choice. If you like to trim stubble, I'd say probably go with the Chairman Pro, the Manscaped Chairman Pro, because it's got the 2 attachments, one for a smooth shave, one for trimming stubble. If you just want a clean shave, maybe I'd recommend going with the i9000 from Philips Norelco. And travel shaver. If you need a travel shaver, and not a lot of people need a travel shaver, but if you would like a travel shaver, here's what I will show you. If I can find it. It's the Panasonic Swipe Right Travel Shaver. What's a travel shaver? It's a small shaver designed to travel with you. It's got 3 cutting surfaces on the top of it. Very, very smooth, very nice shaver. This honestly, at the price of $54.99, you can use this as an everyday shaver if you want to. And here's how you turn it on. You swipe right and then you swipe left to turn it back off. But that is how the Panasonic Swipe Right shaver works. I would say you can use that as an everyday shaver if you wanted. But if you're looking for something to put in the glove box of your car, or maybe you just travel a lot and you want to bring a shaver that's easy and convenient to fit in your suitcase, take that one. Plus, it also charges via USB-C, which I think is cool. I also think if you're going to travel a lot, having a shaver that charges via USB-C is critical, because you're probably already bringing a USB-C charging cord for your phone anyway. Now you can charge your shaver with it if you need to. So that is what I would say about that. Next up, the Ring Battery Doorbell Plus. I do have one of those installed out in the front of my house. I'm a big fan of that, so I don't know what I would say. I use it. People come to my door, they ring it. I'm typically at my house, so I'm at home a lot. So I don't do a lot of remote video conversations with people who are at the door, but I could do that if I wanted to, because it will come up on my phone, and yeah, I can have a conversation with them if I want to. But I use it mostly just for recording when people stop by my front door to drop off groceries, or come play with one of my kids, or delivering a package or something like that. So yes, JLab Nightfall wireless gaming headset. This is a new item to me. New to me right here. I just got this late last week. Been trying it out. I do like them. I need to figure out how to see if there is an app that I can use for this, because I need to know if I can turn down the microphone gain a little bit on this. They are very comfortable. I think they have really good sound. I even like the microphone. I just haven't had enough time to play around and adjust that microphone to get it to the desired volume and audio quality. And next up, JLab recently came out with these JLab Pods. JLab JBud Pods. So I believe these are an alternative to AirPods, but they are comfortable, good quality earbuds that you don't have to spend a ton of money on, and they are on sale for under $50 today. There you go. Under $50 right there. They're upside down even. Check those out. I think as of now they only come in black. But there you go. That's what they look like. So you've got your earbuds right there. I think they're comfortable. I think they have good audio quality on them. Happy with those so far. And they come with a nice little case that charges USB-C right there. Anyhow, I believe that brings me to the end of my list of products, which is okay with me because I did say I wanted to come out here quick and do a stream and see if anybody was out here. Not a ton of activity going on either on YouTube or on Amazon Live, but I did get out here and do a little bit of a stream. So thanks everybody for tuning in. I hope everybody has a fantastic Prime Day, and I'm going to sign off. Kind of scrolling through a couple things. Yeah, I'm going to sign off for now. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. I hope you have an excellent Prime Day. Make sure to stop by some of the other streamers and say hi to them as well. I am signing off. Goodbye. Just ended on Amazon. So goodbye to YouTube as well.